Welcome back fam, this is part 2 of our New Zealand road trip series. This is the view we woke up to this morning. If you haven't seen the last video, do yourself a favor and go check it out and see our journey from Queenstown to Christchurch. In this episode, we will be exploring Christchurch. A lot of people will say that there's nothing to do in Christchurch, but I beg to differ. There was a lot to do in Christchurch and we really enjoyed it. So come along with us on this journey. First up, this was a completely new experience for us. We went punting on the Avon River and we actually...
Hi guys, we'll see you back here in half an hour.
Thank you.
Good morning or afternoon everybody.
Good afternoon.
My name is Reese and I'll be your punter today. If we have any questions throughout the journey, feel free to ask. I'll do my best to answer them, and if I don't know, I'll come up with something that sounds believable. On the right hand side there you'll see the two ducks, the one with the white head and the one with the black head there. Got another one just up ahead with the white head. Native species to New Zealand known as a paradise shell duck. The white headed ones are the females and the black head is the male. Now you will usually see them in pairs because they do mate for life.
Up my nose.
Now they say if the female dies, the male will actually stop eating and will usually die of a broken heart. Where if the male dies, the female will go find a new mate. So not too different from people.
So a little side note to anyone that is driving to Christchurch, you can download the Pay My Park mobile application. You can use it to pay for parking. It's very convenient. So we bought the combo tickets for the boat tour and the tram tour so we could learn more about the city. With this tour you are able to opt on and off at any of the 18 stops.
New thing here on the right, the concrete building called Riverside House. This is a new attraction with a valuable private collection of sculpture inside. That has been donated to the city by a wealthy businessman, the late Mr. Jim Wakefield. School on the left, this is Christ's College, a very old, very expensive and very traditional English style boarding school. This is an expensive place to send a son for an education, and the school opened in 1853 on this site as a copy of the famous English public schools. Through that gateway, some very nice Victorian architecture. And as the council have realised finally it's a pretty useless piece of artwork, that will shortly be removed.
We got off at Riverside Market to grab lunch. We walked around a bit to try to find a good spot that we could try. There was a whole lot of different food options around, If you're in Christchurch, you can definitely check out the Riverside Market for lunch, dinner, or even a drink. I eventually went with the Malaysian chicken with fried rice. It was pretty amazing. My wife went with a chicken dish. We got back on the tram and got off at New Regent Street to explore the area. We ended up grabbing some more food and coffee as it was a rainy day. We enjoyed our food and we also had some ice cream. We walked around a bit and we came across the Bridge of Remembrance. So we made another stop at the Christchurch Botanical Gardens. It was very beautiful and peaceful. For those who may not know, on September 4, 2010, a 7.1 magnitude earthquake hit Christchurch, causing damages to a lot of buildings. Nearly 6 months after that, on February 22, 2011, Christchurch was hit again with a 6.3 magnitude earthquake. 185 people lost their lives that day, thousands were injured, and many buildings were damaged. So as we walked through Christchurch, there was a lot of renovation and rebuilding. So after we left the garden, we went to pick up the car and went back on the road. My wife wanted to see Taylor's Mistake. Well, that was a mistake. The drive to Taylor's Mistake is very steep and the road is very narrow. I won't deny that the views were stunning. I guess New Zealand will not disappoint you with the stunning views. Everywhere we went, we were amazed. This place is so unreal. New Zealand is one of those countries that you will definitely need to rent a car. There is so much to do, so much places to see. The landscape is amazing. The people are friendly and warm. We will definitely be back. We had to pull over and send the drone up for some awesome shots. So we got back in the car and we made our way down to New Brighton Pier. The views on our way down was epic. We had to pull over again to take in the views. When you're in New Zealand, there's no way you can just drive without stopping. The views are epic. So we finally reached Brighton Pier, and I can see it to be a very good chill spot on a hot summer day for both kids and adults. The day was very cloudy and windy. You can just imagine walking on this beach at sunrise or sunset. I know the view must be amazing. If you're ever in Christchurch, make sure you check out the Pink Lady Rooftop Bar. We recommend you make a reservation because they do fill up very fast. You can get awesome drinks and food, but the thing we love the most is that you get an awesome view of the city. So yesterday we went back to Riverside Market for dinner and then we closed out our day. But today we are leaving Christchurch. We are heading back to Queenstown. Guys, if you haven't hit the like or subscribe button, please do so, because I promise you the next episode will be epic. We'll be making a lot of stops along the way before we get to Queenstown. Until next time fam, one love, and we'll see you in another time zone.